Okay. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. For some reason, the video is making everything so weirdly laggy. But this is... Okay. We need some sort of background audio to listen to. I think I might post this to YouTube. But this is just gonna be me ranting about the map of the Rec Room Original Run the Block. Turn down the music too far. I want you to be able to hear me over the music without it being too, like, obnoxious, but I don't know if I can get the right mix of that. So I'm just going to dissect every building here. Keep in mind, I don't know anything about construction or anything about buildings, so this is just me going off of guesses, I guess. The most editing I might do is probably cut out the front or the end and the start, but other than that, probably nothing. So if you're wanting to pay attention to this, probably should find something else. Anyways, getting started. The first thing I noticed just a moment ago, there's weird sounds like monkeys here coming from the doors, and then the lights are really, really loud. I've heard those files, or those sounds before. You can find them in the files of Run the Block. Or not Run the Block, Studio. So, I've already gone through all of this without recording. I was just kind of bored looking around. So, I'm pretty sure these buildings in this general area are residential to some extent, like apartments or condos. I say that because there's a basketball hoop here, a dumpster, and buildings, and with a lot of doors, kind of like this. And I think that the sounds coming from inside are helping my point. Things that I've noticed that I haven't pointed out yet are everything is weirdly sized. Like the dumpsters are kind of small. Doors about a regular size, maybe a bit bigger. Basketball hoop is huge. If you go to the cars, you realize, not only do you realize, oh hey, these are really tiny, but you also realize, hey, there's a ramp on this for some reason. And if you go over here, you can see that there's a bunch of random cars in the middle of the street. It's like it was abandoned out of nowhere. It is sunset, so every building's closed. I guess that's why. But here's my theory. I believe that all of the Rec Room originals were connected somehow. Like, we already know that the quests are theater plays. And we've seen that in the trailers and stuff. Run the Block takes place in something called Rec City. I believe that Run the Block takes place after school, because Rec Room is a high school. And my point is proven by the sunset. Or not really proven, but evidenced. Time-wise. Sorry if it's not obvious, I've never actually tried to record myself and post it to YouTube or anything. Anyways, but you don't see the school anywhere. Actually, I'm gonna head over here. Go over into this area, which I'm pretty sure this is like the more expensive part. You see Rec Corp. I think that might be connected to Cyberjunk City. Maybe Cyberjunk City is what is Cyberjunk City actually? What is paintball? Cyberjunk City is probably like connected to here somewhere, or in a VR game. Same with Hangar, those being the laser tag maps. Paintball is just random places. I mean, they're most of the time in the names, like Homestead, Drive-In, like a drive-in theater and a Homestead. Clear cut. It doesn't really explain what that is. Anyways, that's not the point. I'm gonna go back to where I started. So I think that every building in this general area is some sort of residential, as I had already said. So this area, rooftop. Yeah, that's a roof. These help sometimes. For example, if you look at these railings, you can see that they're not just like handrails like in the metro area where you spawn. They were supposed to connect, but something happened and they're broken. I think that that's some sort of transportation. I don't know what's going on with the other end. But if you go over and see this challenge, it says, I would like to not dash. I have to use the buttons to put all this stuff. Morning commute. This is a railroad. Stuff like that. Again, with the door sizes, I don't know what this building is. I'm not gonna even think about any of the buildings on the very end of the map, because most of them are just really big blank buildings with no defining features. Like that one over there. It just looks like a random building with a bunch of windows. Who knows, maybe it's an office building, but I don't know. We've got some construction going on over here. It might be connected to this somehow. We've got... Oh, another thing I want to point out is these archways with the sizes. You'd think that they'd be like... Oh, well, the doors are bigger. You'd think they'd be bigger than the doors. I know, because if I go over here, put my arm up in the middle, fingers barely touch. Keep my arm up, doesn't go near the top. So, then we go over here. Another thing I noticed is that the roads are weird. If we go over into this corner, you can see that it's a very sharp turn. I don't even know if that's possible for a car or truck to do. These are closed because, again, it's sunset. Everything's closed. This is like the main central hub of the place with the gazebo and everything. Down here, oh, voice card. Down here is just as it looks, Rec Central Station, the metro. But for some reason, these are like shipping containers. I'm assuming that there's platforms under them we just can't see, but I don't know. Oh, another thing I want to point out is these. They're the railings. You know. Ambient. Oh, really quick, you can slide on these. That's weird. I heard something a bit ago. Oh, a lot of the LOD stuff with the models.
This is the Red City northbound train. Next stop is Pioneer Circle Station.
Yeah, it's a metro. It's got the announcers and stuff. Anyways, so, as you can see, the trash can disappears. It's like really weird with that kind of stuff. So like if I go... Actually no, it's off topic. Wait, over here. If I go really close to these, you can see they're fully modeled. I go further back again, they're just boxes with textures. I go even further, and then they're gone entirely. That's how it is for like everything here. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why Rec Room is so big. It's because everything has 3 models. Except for some things. These have 2. Anyways. Over here, we've got another station. We just go up here and there you go. Seating area and everything. The dock. I've always wondered what these are, but I'm pretty sure these are like concession stands. Like you'd find at a carnival or something. I just want to point out, great sound design. Really loud. Oh, if you look at the umbrellas and tables, these are like tiny. These planters. That's funny. These are the ones from My Little Monsters. You can look at them in their asset pack template. This is just stretched. Like very obviously stretched. Like thin here, thick here. Yeah, that's funny. I'm pretty sure this building here is some sort of office building. Not 100% sure. We've got a ramp going straight into the ocean. Whee! Oh. Why is it putting me so far in? That's weird. Anyways, pretty sure this is where you get like tickets or something to use this, but there's well-run stuff here. Just this goes along with this being the main area, just kind of the main event stage. Not sure what that building is. Oh, 2 minutes. This is definitely residential, but like really expensive, I think. Because like, it's got balconies in a bunch of different places. And a pool, if I can get to it, at the top. There, pool, and a bar. Oh, deloading stools. Graffiti on the floor, too. Amazing, there's a shed. Okay, I don't know if I already said this. I'm not sure what is on, or what this construction is going to be, but I think it's going to be the school, because some schools have multiple stories, or floors, but and this one does too, but I couldn't figure out what it could possibly be. That's just my guess, because there is no school anywhere here, and Rec Room being school and all that. Anyways,
hope everyone's having fun in the sun.
I think somewhere in here, in one of these 2 buildings, maybe this one, there's some sort of radio situation, because there's a lot of radio imagery on these 2 things. And then there's that platform. No idea what this platform is. Okay, just to recap, that's construction, boat railings, residential, transportation. Oh, here, we haven't gone down here yet. Ooh, that's creepy. Whoa. Whoa, the ambience here is amazing and really creepy. There isn't a lot here, but there is some weird stuff. I don't know how to explain it. You kind of just gotta go there and see for yourself. I mean, free game, go check it out. You do need the ground pound ability to see it. And even if you don't, if you're on a VR headset, you can go underneath the dock.
The pit stage is lighting up. Must mean it's time for another free-for-all race.
You can go down here, see this. You can go right here, glitch walk inside. But it is pretty easy to get the graphical ability. This proves my point for the event stage. It literally has an event at the stage. No idea what this building is. A lot of KO Cola ads. There's nothing saying what that is, but I do know, not really for sure, but I'm pretty sure, if I can get up here, this is not a good thing. There is a roof above these steam vent things. That's... Uh-oh. Anyways, back down to this area. Book and Brew, 87 Hamilton. I think that might be the block that we're running on. Haha, haha. Funny joke. And then this is just a library bar. I think that's a thing. Looks like it too, based off the colors. Feels like that. This... I think this is just like... Pretty sure something is mentioned in Cyberjunk City. Oh, I was talking about the LODs. Get close. Boom! Random boxes. Get not very far away. Poof, they're gone. T. No idea what this building is. Grand Rec Station. This might be connected to the metro or the rail system. Though I do know that's the end and it just kind of, well, ends. I don't know why. Trees. I think this is a bank, but I don't know for sure what it could be. Giving bank. And then this is something related to cars. This door, car store. Is this more construction? Yeah, there's more construction here. Yeah, and then everywhere else, all the weird stuff. Pretty sure that's just the people after school going here and doing stuff because everyone hangs out here after school or whatever. Oh, that doesn't line, that hurts. I think that's everything. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to clone this room. Actually, you know what? Should that be? I'm just going to... Yeah, I'll make that a separate video. If anyone watching this, for some stupid reason, likes this banter, wants me to see, or like, clone the rooms of Paintball, some other Rec Room Originals, and just kind of check them out with the Maker Pen and flying around, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. This is actually really fun. Not the HUD. But I think I'm just gonna end this here. I don't know how to end this. I've never actually made a video and posted it to YouTube before. I have a way to check how long this is. But yeah, if anyone wants to see any, like make this a series or something, just comment or something. I don't really care what you do. I'm not making this like a full-time thing or anything. I have a Discord. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna end this. Let me know if I should continue this. Goodbye.